Hey guys, welcome to the Pink Comfy Couch. Today I will be telling you guys all about my move from the South, Nashville, Tennessee to be exact, to the DMV, the East Coast. So very different, but I am definitely enjoying it. And I'm going to just tell you guys about life after college for me. It's been 3 months. I moved here on May 6th. And no, I graduated May 6th and I moved here May 7th. I moved here the next day after I graduated. So it's been a quick move for me. I started work on May 15th. And yeah, so let's just jump straight into the video. I got my offer letter for my job like April 22nd or April 27th, something like that. And I graduated May 6th, so I had a very short amount of time to find where I wanted to live. So I did all this research on apartmentguide.com, apartments.com. I just Googled and I compared all these prices and the utilities and what it would cost if I was to get a pet and all this stuff. Then I narrowed it down to 2 that I really loved. And lucky for me, I had a friend who lived here and she went to my top 2 and FaceTimed me so that I could see it from Nashville. So that's how I picked my apartment. It's very expensive to live here. I pay about $1,500 a month, including parking, because you have to pay for parking in the DMV. But it's inexpensive compared to the apartments around me. The apartment next door to me, I think, is $1,800. Next door to that is like $1,900. Across from me is like $1,600. So I got a good price compared to what's around me. And my first month, I paid $450. So it kind of evens out. Also, if you're looking for an apartment, consider your route to work. It takes me 25 minutes to get to work. And that's no traffic. I don't hit any traffic. And most people working in this area hit traffic every day. Like my coworker says it takes her an hour to get home. My friend works 15 minutes from where she lives, but it takes her an hour to get there and things like that. So make sure you take that into consideration when you are looking for apartments. And they can get really big, but the bigger it is, it's definitely going to be expensive. Mine's about 716 square feet. It's good for me. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. So I'll do an apartment tour, and it's not exactly how I want it yet, so make sure you comment and when I do the video and let me know what you think about it. So if you're a foodie like me, the DMV is where you want to be. Yeah, I've been trying not to rhyme that, and I just can't. It's meant to be at this point. But the DMV loves a brunch. There's a million brunches here. And they're like range between like 30 and 55. You know, those are like the popular ones are between 30 and 55. You can Google it. There's a million that will pop up. Also, there's so many different types of restaurants, like Ethiopian, Thai, Jamaican, anything you could think of, they have it here. Also, just going on like Eventbrite, and I'll talk about that in a second, but this is like the foodie land. If you're into food like me, they're known for crabs too. Maryland crabs are amazing. It's a little difficult for me. It takes me a little bit of time, but they're still really great, and they use Old Bay seasoning. Never heard of that until I got here, but yeah, the DMV is like food central. So Google it. There's a million happy hours, Taco Tuesdays, everything you could think of for food. It's here. You can find it. So social life in the DMV. So if you don't have like family or friends here, my number 2 things, because they're like tied, would be to join Groupon and Eventbrite. Those 2 are lifesavers. Groupon is how I got this wine tasting I'm going to. It was like $60 or $70, and you get 4 bottles of wine. It's like this huge thing in the middle of DC 4 bottles of wine, over 1,000 vendors, and you do wine tasting for 3 hours. So I'm planning on getting fuzzed up and walking around DC and going into bars and having fun. If you know that your university has like a alumni chapter, join the alumni chapter. I'm sure they have a young alumni group me that's very helpful. My young alumni group me always puts events in there that I always make it a mission to go to, because you never know who you're going to meet, and it's always a lot of fun. So definitely, when it comes to social life in the DMV, there's a million things to do here. So I've been telling you guys how expensive the DMV is. Let me tell you about the free stuff. So I love free. I love a sale. And the DMV has a million museums that are for free. The Hirshhorn, bomb. If you're into art and those type of, artsy type of events, the Hirshhorn has events. It has really cool exhibits. It's free. Hello. They have like the African American Museum, have the Museum of Science. Have you ever seen Night at the Museum? That's the DMV. Like, so many artsy, intellectual things you can do here, as well as my all-time favorite. I've been twice since I've moved here. The zoo, the National Zoo. It's so much fun. If you know me, you know I love the zoo. The best date I've ever went on was at the zoo, and I think it was only because it was the zoo. Like, I just love the zoo. So you can do that. There's parks here. There's, swimming. I go swimming all the time. Well, I go to the pool. I mean, I go swimming, but I go to the pool mostly. There's a lot of things you can just do for fun. Just a lot of the bars don't have cover charges. So there's a lot of fun, free things to do here, and I'm always down for free. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today at the Pink Comfy Couch. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe, because next Sunday I'll be doing a Puerto Rico haul. My friends and I are going. There's 5 of us girls, and I have to tell you about our planning shenanigans, because there's so much tea that has happened, and I'm going to tell you guys what we should have done versus what we did, and the problems we've run into as far as planning. So please subscribe and tune in